Welcome, dear friends. We hope you're doing great and feeling strong. Today on Master English Stories, we bring you the powerful and inspiring life story of Bruce Lee, a true hero, a martial arts legend, and a man who showed the world the meaning of discipline, focus, and believing in yourself. Some people are born to live a quiet life. They go to school, find a job, and follow the world's rules. But some people are different. Some people come into the world with fire in their eyes and a storm in their heart. They don't just live, they fight. They break rules. They change the world. Bruce Lee was one of those people. He didn't just kick or punch. He shook the earth. He didn't just talk. He made people feel his words deep inside their hearts. He was fast like wind, strong like iron, and wise like a monk. But he didn't have it easy. He was rejected, doubted, and pushed aside. People told him, "You're too short. You're too Chinese. You'll never be a star." But Bruce didn't listen. He believed in something bigger. He believed in movement. He believed in freedom. He believed that true power came from knowing who you are and never pretending to be anyone else. He believed the human body could move like poetry, and the mind could break every wall. From the streets of Hong Kong to the hills of Hollywood, from deep pain to world fame, Bruce Lee fought every step of the way. His life was not long, but it was full. He didn't wait for change, he became the change. This is not just the story of a fighter. This is the story of a fire. This is the story of Bruce Lee. He was born on November 27, 1940, in San Francisco, California. It was the time of war. His parents were Chinese. His father was a famous opera singer and actor. Bruce was born while his father was on a tour in the United States. But not long after, the family returned to Hong Kong. From the very beginning, Bruce was different. He was small, thin, and full of energy. He didn't like sitting still. He would run, jump, shout, fight, laugh, and then fight again. His mother would say, "This boy is a firecracker." Everyone knew he had power inside him. But nobody knew just how far it would take him. He started acting in films as a child in Hong Kong. By the age of 18, he had already appeared in more than 20 movies. People liked his face, his voice, and his energy. But Bruce didn't just want to act, he wanted to fight. And he wanted to understand the world. As a teenager, Bruce got into many street fights. He was fast, bold, and sometimes wild. One day, he fought a boy from a gang and beat him badly. The police got involved. His parents feared he would be killed or arrested. So, they sent him back to the United States, hoping he would build a better future there. Bruce arrived in Seattle with only $100 in his pocket. He had no close friends, no home, and no fame. He worked in restaurants and slept in small rooms, but he never gave up. He believed in himself, even when no one else did. He studied philosophy at the University of Washington. He read books about the mind, the body, the spirit, and about truth. At the same time, he started teaching martial arts. He had learned Wing Chun in Hong Kong under the great master Ip Man. Now, in America, he began mixing ideas. He didn't believe in just one style. He believed in using what works and throwing away what doesn't. He created his own philosophy, Jeet Kune Do, the way of the intercepting fist. But to Bruce, it was more than a fighting style. It was a way of living. He said, "Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. You put water into a cup. It becomes the cup. Water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend." Bruce believed that true power came from being flexible. Water can go around anything. It doesn't fight, but it always wins. He wanted people to be strong, free, and real like water. At that time, some martial arts masters were angry that Bruce was teaching non-Chinese students. In their eyes, it was wrong, but Bruce didn't care. He said, "Martial arts are for everyone, not just one group. Truth belongs to no race." He opened schools. He trained police officers, athletes, and movie stars. He moved like lightning. He could punch in 0.05 seconds. His 1-inch punch could knock down grown men. But more than that, he had confidence. He made people believe in themselves. Soon, Hollywood came calling. He acted as Kato in the TV show The Green Hornet. He was fast, cool, and amazing, but when the show ended, he faced rejection. Hollywood wasn't ready for an Asian hero. They gave him small roles. They told him he wasn't tall enough, white enough, or American enough. Bruce was heartbroken, but he didn't give up. He went back to Hong Kong. There, people still remembered him from childhood films, but now he was stronger, sharper, and smarter. He made The Big Boss, a low-budget movie that exploded in Asia. Everyone was talking about the new martial arts star. Then came Fist of Fury and Way of the Dragon. These movies made him a legend. In Way of the Dragon, he fought Chuck Norris in the Colosseum in Rome. That fight became one of the most famous scenes in movie history. Every move, every kick, every breath, it was real. Bruce didn't just act, he lived every moment. By then, Bruce was writing, directing, producing, and acting in his own films. He had full control. He broke all the rules. He showed the world that a Chinese man could lead, inspire, and win. Then came his masterpiece, Enter the Dragon. This was the movie that would bring him to the whole world. It had everything: action, drama, wisdom, power. Bruce was finally where he deserved to be, at the top. But just days before the film's release, on July 20th, 1973, Bruce Lee died. He was only 32. The world was shocked. Millions cried. They couldn't believe that the dragon was gone. He had so much more to give, so many more mountains to climb, so many more dreams to share. Doctors said he died from a reaction to a medicine, but others believe it was stress, overwork, or something mysterious. To this day, people still wonder how someone so strong, so alive, could die so young. But Bruce never really died. His body stopped, but his spirit, it lives on. Today, people in every country know his name. Kids grow up watching his films. Fighters study his moves. Leaders quote his words. Artists copy his power. He became more than a man. He became a symbol of strength, truth, and freedom. He taught us, believe in yourself even when no one else does. Train hard. Be better every day. Don't follow. Create your own path. Don't be fixed. Be like water. He once said, knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. Bruce didn't just talk, he did. He didn't just dream, he acted. And that's why he became a legend. In just 32 years, Bruce Lee changed the world. He brought East and West together. He gave pride to millions. He inspired people to rise, to fight, to live with purpose. He was small in size, but giant in soul. He was Bruce Lee, the man who moved like lightning, the man who thought like a poet, the man who lived like fire. and his fire still burns. Bruce Lee's body died young, but his spirit will never die. He left this world at just 32 years old, but he did more in those short years than most people do in a lifetime. He broke barriers, he broke bones, but most of all he broke limits. He didn't fight to hurt people, he fought to teach people. He wanted to show the world that strength is not just in the body, it is in the mind, the heart, and the soul. He once said, "Be water, my friend." What he meant was, be flexible, be soft, be strong, and be unstoppable like water. This simple idea became a powerful message for people everywhere. Bruce Lee was not just a martial artist. He was a thinker, a dreamer, a doer, a fire that never went out. And even today, when we watch him move or hear his words, we feel something rise in us, a belief that we can do more, we can be better, and we can fight for our dreams. May his story light a fire inside you. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Master English Stories, where true stories teach you both life and English one hero at a time.